Arizona Legacy Video. What is it? Well, Arizona Legacy Video is a way for you to leave your story behind to those that you love. Why did I start Arizona Legacy Video? Because I'm a story guy. I love stories, I love to tell stories, I love to listen to stories. And the people that mean the most to me growing up in life, a lot of them are gone now, and I don't have their stories anymore. My mom, my dad, my grandparents, all my aunt and uncles, they're all passed away. And so I really started Arizona Legacy Video as a way for other people not to kind of go through what I'm going through. And what is that? Well, if I pick up an old picture or I hear a little something from an old neighbor or a relative and I want to know the rest of the story, I can't. The only people that know it are no longer around. And so Arizona Legacy Video is really about helping you tell your story, or your loved ones tell their story. And that's really what is the important thing in people's lives, is their stories. People have stories from when they were young. They have stories from that they heard their mom and dad tell. They have stories that from growing up and going to school and their first kiss and their first car and all of these things that life that you go through that your kids or grandkids or great-grandkids would love to know. We have done legacy videos in the past, and the children have told me, children that are my age, have told me when they watch the video, they hear stories they've never heard before. So they're in their 50s, have lived around their mom and dad all their life, and they're now hearing stories that they've never ever heard before. We love that part. We love to be able to help people even recall those stories and tell them. I mean, we have a way of doing what we do that really brings out stories. It isn't just a cut and dry, here's the questions we ask, here's the answers you give, and it's done. We might not get through half the questions that we had planned on doing in a session because people just take off and they start telling how this connected to this and how that first date led to marrying the woman of his dreams, and moving to that state created this opportunity for work that he never thought he would have, or she never thought she would have. Raising their children, things like that are really the important stuff. And we are so thrilled to be able to do it. This has been something that I have wanted to do for many years, and now that it's taking off and we're really making it happen, it's exciting. It gives me goosebumps. It is something that I know will bring joy to people for years and years and years. I mean, imagine your great-grandkids being able to hear their great-grandfather or great-grandmother tell about how life was when they were growing up, or what their parents were like, or growing up on a farm or in the city, or taking vacations as a family, or what they got for allowance when they were growing up. Just little things that are fun, and we're just very fortunate to be able to be a part of bringing some of that to people.